In this video, we are interviewing Leo Lopez out of Colombia, who is the owner and founder of Aero Rollerworks here, who just unveiled their prototype here, full skate Aero, the KY1 prototype. So make sure we go through like the full interview here, but stay tuned all the way to the end. I'm going to kind of summarize all the 10 questions that I asked Leo at the very end. So stay tuned for that. All right, welcome back. We have a special guest today. We have Leo Lopez, who is the founder of Aero Rollerworks here. So just kind of snooping through your Instagram page, Leo, we have a lot of really nice machined anti-rockers, some soft goods, some nice CNC machined sole plate sliders for some Aeons. Lots of cool stuff. And now Leo with Aero Rollerworks has kind of released a little prototype. I say little prototype, a prototype of his full carbon boot here. Now, just for our listeners, there is a little bit of a language barrier. Leo is out of Colombia, and so is Nicholas Vasquez, who's the man behind James Drive. So thank you both for being here, and especially Nicholas for helping to translate the conversation. So thank you very much. Because there is a little bit of a language barrier, I am going to keep these questions pretty short and concise, so and reasonably closed-ended. But I just want to go over the skate really quick for our viewers before we start getting into the questions. So this just got released 2 days ago here on Instagram, and it's been making its rounds through the community, creating quite a bit of buzz. So it's kind of interesting, and I'm really happy to have Leo here to answer some questions for us. But I'm going to go over it really quickly, just from what we can see from the outside looking in. We can see carbon shell, carbon cuff, kind of similar to the Icon AG10 that has that full carbon and carbon cuff. Frame is aluminum, and it has the injection molded kind of frame sliders here, along with the injection molded H-block, and then a machined UHMW sole plate, and then a customizable liner that has memory foam, custom leather straps, and tip and heel shock protection. You can see here kind of what appears to be like a rubberized toe cap and a little kind of bumper protrusion here for that. Okay, so that's sort of the skate right there. And then we will get into questions. I have 10 questions I want to ask Leo, and Nicholas will kind of translate. So the first question is the mold based on any existing skate, or is it a completely custom mold, Leo?
Okay, it's a pleasure, Benjamin. Bueno, primero, este es un desarrollo propio, completamente. Todas las partes se han desarrollado desde cero. El molde es propio, el diseño es propio, no hemos reciclado nada de ningún patín, ni moldes, ni hemos copiado hilo. Todo es una inspiración propia y se ha hecho todo desde todo.
Okay, so every single aspect of skate his own vision and his own designs. He don't use any another mold from another brand for this boot. He's absolutely his own molds.
Perfect. Okay, cool. That's good to know. So Leo says that it's all completely in-house design. There's nothing that it sounds like is off the shelf, and it's all his design. So that's really, really impressive. That's really cool. Okay, so my second question is, how much do you anticipate the complete skate to cost?
Pero no podemos ningún precio en este momento, pero estamos cerca.
Okay, so he just get the first sample 1 month back, and he is starting to make all testing proof. For that, he can to get a final price of the skate. So he think to maybe will get a price around the $350 maybe, but he want to use the best technique to make the boot as cheaper he can to make it.
Okay, got it. Yeah, thank you for that. I think part of what you mentioned too is that this is kind of the original prototype that he got about a month ago. They've been testing it what sounds like for a month, and yes, okay,
he want to continue testing a lot to prove every single aspect of the skate,
right,
to finally get a final product to sell.
Got it. And then it sounds like ideally he's kind of shooting for 350-ish complete.
Yeah.
But that's rough.
That is around maybe a little more, a little less.
Absolutely.
But it's around that price.
Absolutely. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, great. So about roughly 350 plus or minus, who knows.
Yeah.
All right, third question. Will it be offered boot only?
Ok, él quiere saber si de pronto va a haber la opción de tener la bota sola o si tu idea es venderlo completo.
Sí, sí, la idea es vender bota y patín completo. Entonces, bota
Ok.
y queremos poder hacerlo completo, pero el tema que más nos está costando en este momento es perfeccionar los frames, que en este momento nos tiene pausados si vendemos primero solo bota o si los podemos vender completo. Es uno de los...
Okay, he obviously want to sell boot only or full skate, but right now he have a little problems with the constructions of the frames, and for that he want to take a little more time to resolve that problems with the frames to get two options available very soon.
Okay, so from what I gather, he's running into some speed bumps with the design on the frame, and so it's going to take a little bit more testing, a little bit more refining to get those frames to where he wants. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss something, but it sounds like I'm not sure. Did he say if the intention ultimately was to have two versions, a complete and boot only? I might have completely missed it, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. The original plan is get boot only a complete skate.
Got it.
But he needs to improve the frame construction, process to get the final full skate for sale.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you. Next question, number 4. Is the boot UFS? Will it accept UFS frames? Yes.
Sí.
O sea, ese frame se va a poder usar en cualquier otro. Okay.
Sí, estos son Kaiser Fluid 5 and it match wherever frame. This is our frame, UFS.
Yeah. The system is UFS.
Okay, perfect.
People will get the option to use any frame to
fantastic. Perfect. Next one. Is this a flat boot? It looks like a flat boot, or is it a raised heel boot?
La bota flat boot. Okay.
Flat. Got it. Yep. Perfect. It looked obvious. I just wanted to make sure. And then number 6, will the skate come with a shock absorber?
En este momento están en la producción, pero va a ser similar a eso.
Okay. Right now the shock absorber is on productions, but he show how will be the final shock absorber.
Yeah, that's a thick one. That looks like an Aeon shock absorber almost. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Thank you for that. Next question, number 7. When do you have a rough idea when this will be available to purchase?
Can you maybe use another words for these questions?
Yeah. When can we buy it? When can we buy it?
Okay.
Nosotros tenemos proyectado, finalizando mayo, tener ya producción, ya empezando producción. Pero cada par de patines necesita 3 a 4 semanas para hacerlo. En junio ya podríamos empezar a entregar, pero tenemos que sujetarnos a 3 tallas primero. Solo podemos tener 3 modalidades en empezar. Entonces, lo proyecto junio. Para junio empezar a recibir pedidos para poderlo hacer. Y entregas 4 semanas después.
Okay, o sea, va a ser sobrepedido como Adapt brand, ¿sí? Okay, so he want to be ready to start the productions in early June, and we'll have to take 4 weeks to get ready every single skates. So the system will be exactly that used right now at that brand. And he will get just 3 sizes in the boot for starting. So I think too in the future he will get more sizes.
Got it.
But the system is exactly the same to our brand. You ask the skate, he make the skate for you and send 4 weeks later.
Got it. So it's basically similar to something like Adapt, where it's made to order. Yeah. So he receives the order 4 weeks later. You should be receiving your skate. Got it.
Exactly.
And then basically 3 shell sizes, starting off with 3 shell sizes, anticipating in the future maybe having a broader range of sizing is what I gather.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Exactly.
Perfect. Okay, great. Thank you for that. Number 8, when it is available, are you planning to ship it internationally?
Pues nosotros hemos hecho algunos proyectos aparte de los patines antes hacíamos y una parte de la que queríamos exportar primero este tipo de productos y a España. Pensábamos esos 2 lugares y localmente, pero sí estamos hablando con 3 empresas de logística para cuál puede hacer un convenio con nosotros para Unidos en un punto y a España otro punto para que juntos a toda Europa desde España.
Okay. So the plan he sell products right now, another product sell for US, Spain. So the plan is starting to sell US and Spain in the beginning, and after he hope to sell to ship for every single country. Right now he's in the process to find a good business with a shipping company, because send every single piece from here to another part to another country is so expensive. So he's trying to find the best company to get him the best prices to ship for every single country.
Number 9, is the boot made from full carbon fiber or is it a kind of a blended sort of weave?
Boot y el cuff son 100% mezclas de patines, analizan partes fibra, composites y le ponen como la última capa las de fibra. Interiormente sí va a llevar un tapizado, un forro un poco más suave y luego la pintura.
Okay. So the full boot and the cuff is 100% carbon fiber, and but between the liner and the carbon is another material.
You said a composite?
Like that.
Did you say some kind
like
of
a foam?
Okay.
Something to get more fuel comfort, but that material is between the carbon and the line.
Okay, perfect. And then number 10, so we have the lace eyelets. Some people have said they don't prefer these. Are you open to using a more traditional eyelet?
Ya, entiendo la pregunta. Y sí, estamos pensando entre eso. Estamos analizándolas y probarlas. Una es este tipo de cordonera, pasacordón. Otro es ojales clásico. Y otro es una especie de skin en cuero. Including de ojales van a tener 3 estilos para que la persona pueda escoger cualquier ojales, cordonera como es, o la parte que va a tener un cuero con...
Okay. Sí, ya sé cómo es. So when the people make the order of the skates, we'll get 3 options. The first one is this to appear in the photo. The second one is the traditional hold, and the third one is another in leather to get the same functionality, but you will get 3 options. You can choose that you want.
Okay, it sounds like got it. So 3 options. And that was really the 10 questions that I had. I didn't have anything else. I wanted to keep this relatively brief, just so we can learn some of the big kind of moving parts on the skate. Leo, is there anything else you wanted to add?
Entiendo, creo que entiendo. Las 3 configuraciones de
Sí, él quiere saber cómo esas 3 configuraciones, cómo van a ser.
Es la misma bota, cambia sole plate y cambia de para abajo. Frame, rueda, eso es lo que cambia, pero la bota es la misma, simplemente es la configuración en cómo la persona prefiere usarlo, o si quiere usarlo para flat. Lo que cambia es del sole plate para urbano va a ser más sencillo, más pequeño, más largo y cambia el frame, pero va a ser la misma bota para las configuraciones.
Okay, so the configuration of the skates will change to the boot for down. So for a street, the sole plate change will be a little more small, and the frame will change, the wheels change, the harness, the sizes.
I got it. Yeah. No, I got it. I got what you're saying. So it sounds like
I have actually a lot of questions about the frame. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, please. If you would, let us know. I guess let us know what question you're asking, and then you can go ahead and ask Leo if that works out.
Okay, I will ask him about the frame materials and how is making the plastic part of the frame and the sizes of the frame and what type of wheels can use in that frame. So I will start with the materials.
Sí. El frame, la estructura del frame es aluminio, el proceso de pintura es electrostatic paint, y las partes plásticas son inyectadas. H-block y los frame plates son inyectados en EVA o nylon, mezclado con un compuesto existente, pero es molde de inyección.
Es molde de inyección.
Eso fue lo que más nos tomó tiempo desarrollar partes plásticas. Este es uno de los frame plates, ahí tiene el restante de la inyección, pero sí, son inyectados en.
Okay, so the frame is full aluminum and the plastic part is actually injection mold.
Mm-hmm.
And that is amazing. And the paint is have a specific texture to get that colors. I don't know how to translate that, but it's like electric.
Anodized. Is it anodized aluminum?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, yeah. So it's not just like painted. It's okay.
Okay, Leo, el frame tiene para qué configuras de ruedas. ¿Qué se le puede meter? ¿Qué tan grande se le puede meter? Etcétera.
Tenemos hasta 64 milímetros.
Todas, las 4.
Las 4 de 64, pero el estándar que tenemos es 61 milímetros. Hemos hecho desarrollo de 4 con las mismas piezas plásticas. Entonces, lo máximo que podemos dar es 64 milímetros, pero el estándar como lo planeamos 62.
Okay. The configuration of the wheels in the frame is you can put 64 in the sizes.
You can go up to 64. You're saying?
Yeah, in the full 4 set.
Got it.
But the original plan want to sell with 61 or maybe 62. But that's also
that's great.
Very big wheels. So, las ruedas van a venir en alguna dureza específica, las 4, o tienes algún plan como el de Messmer que tiene en el medio más duras y afuera más suaves, o son todas de la misma dureza?
La configuración que estamos en este momento planeando, todas de la misma dureza.
There we go.
89, short 8.
Okay. He wants to put 89 in harness in the full 4 sets of the wheel. I don't know. That's all the questions that I got about it.
Yeah, perfect. So we can anticipate the frame coming flat with 61 millimeter wheels with 89A hardness, but the frame can accommodate a 64 millimeter wheel, but that's not how they're going to come originally. Okay, cool. Yeah, fantastic. I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you both so much for jumping on, Leo, Nicholas. It was great to finally kind of meet you guys, at least virtually here. So yeah, Leo, thank you so much. And I will link to everything. I'll link to your almost said YouTube, but your Instagram and everything down in the description below. Thank you both so much for jumping on, and I am excited to see where Aero goes, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No, man.
All right, have a good one. Okay, so that was a great interview. Now I'm just going to summarize really quick the questions I asked and the answers. So I originally asked, is the mold based on any existing skate, or is it entirely custom? And Leo answered that everything is in-house. Everything is designed in-house. This is not based on any existing mold or anything like that, or any frame, etc. Question number 2 is, how much do you anticipate the skate costing when it's available? He said, obviously, this is a prototype testing phase, and it's impossible to know the exact price right now, but ultimately he's aiming for something around $350. He said, of course, that could change. That could go up or down depending on how everything shakes out. Third question was, will it be offered boot only? And the answer is yes. He did mention that they are running into some hiccups with, I guess, the frame design and just kind of making it, I don't know, some hiccups is what it sounded like. So it sounds like it will be originally offered as a boot only, but once they have the frame sorted out, they will be offering it complete as well. I asked, is the boot UFS? And it is, in fact, UFS. So it's UFS compatible. You can use any universal frame mounting system. This is the the fifth question was, is this a flat boot? And yes, it in fact is a flat boot design. Number 6, is the skate going to come with a shock absorber? And yes, he did say that the skate is going to come, and he showed us the shock absorber. It comes with a pretty darn hefty shock absorber. It looks a lot like the Aeon shock absorber, so it's going to have one of those. Number 7, when will the skate be available? And he said early June. It's going to have 3 shell sizes, and it's going to be made to order. So when you purchase one of these, your name gets added to the list, and it is made for you. It's kind of similar to Adapt is what I gather. So once you place your order, 4 weeks later, you should have it. I guess, pending shipping and everything like that. But again, early June here in 2023 is when they're anticipating starting to take orders. If I heard that correctly, 3 different shell sizes to begin with, but hoping to expand to more shell sizes and then a 4-week wait once your order is placed. Number 8, will it be available internationally? The answer was kind of basically, we're working on it. He's based in Colombia, but he's already selling his different products to consumers in the US and Spain. And so it sounds like he's working with, I guess, different logistics companies to broaden that. But when it first drops, it will be available to US and Spain. And I'm sure he'll be able to, service his customers there in Colombia as well. Number 9, is the material completely carbon fiber or is it a blend of other materials? He did say that this is completely carbon fiber. It's not kind of Kevlar woven. There's no other sort of interwoven materials, is what he said. And then I asked him about the lacing system. A lot of people gave some pushback, not a lot, but some people gave some pushback on the kind of lace hooks here. And so what he said, if I'm kind of correct on this, is that there will be 3 different options. There will be these, some more traditional eyelets, and then there was one other one that I didn't fully grasp, to be honest with you. But it sounds like you'll have your option, I guess, at checkout on which configurations, type of eyelets that you'll want. And then Nicholas asked about the frames. And so I remember talking about this on live stream, that these are pretty tall just for basically 61 millimeter. But apparently, these frames can accommodate up to 64 millimeter flat, which is really cool. However, they're anticipating when they first produce these that they're going to ship with 61 millimeter 89 alpha wheels riding flat. But just keep in mind that you can go up to 64, which is pretty rad. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the interview. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel for more rollerblading content. I'll see you on the next video, rollerbladers. Take care.